What's up everyone, Mark D here, and so far we'll talk about how my year has been blurry this past year, and went to the mall yesterday and got myself a new pair of glasses, and whew, after getting my new glasses, it gave me goosebumps because it's like a whole new world. I can see things I can't see before, and aside from this, this is not going to be our main agenda. It's going to be about you. Yes, you. Because we will talk about things on what you need to start your vlogging, or if you want your vlogging, or if you want better results with vlogging with this essential equipment that might or that you might not have, or might have but you're not using it. So let's get into the video. Oh wait, before we get into the video, I would like to thank Congressman Gasataya because we will be having a photography contest here in Bacolod during the MASSKARA festival, which we are celebrating now in the month of October. So I'm really happy that we're having these kinds of events because for us photographers, it's really a big thing because we can showcase our art through photography with this special event. And good news for you guys, it's not only for DSLR users. There's also a Samsung category. So if you have your Samsung phone, you might as well join the Samsung category because there's really prizes for grabs. So you can check the links below because I will be linking on the exact website on where you can register in this event. And for this event, you don't need to spend a lot because you just need to pay $2 or 100 pesos to get this ID. This ID will maybe give us special privileges during the event because we might be getting special or we can get to special areas during the event if we have this ID. So let's get into the video. Okay, so let's get into the first item, which is, yes, this is the smartphone, because smartphone nowadays is not just for call or texting or using the internet. This gives you the ability to capture videos as well as photographs. So for this, I guess all of you are or have their own smartphone. So just a tip for vlogging, so you need a phone that gives you a lot of storage space because videos will cut or will take up too much space. So if you want to vlog, make sure that you have a phone that has a good storage capacity. Next is when having or when choosing your phone, it's not gonna be brand specific because you have your own preference. So don't believe on people saying that iPhone has better camera, or Samsung has better camera, or Huawei has better camera. It's your preference because it's gonna be your style. So all of those phones have their advantages and disadvantages. So you choose something that suits you. And another thing about getting yourself a phone. So I'm using the Nova 3i, which is from Huawei, and they have a new model coming up, which is the Nova 5T. And another good feature that the new phone of Huawei is gonna be having is it has a gyro sensor on its camera, front camera. So when you do front selfies, it's gonna be less jittery because sometimes when you're vlogging and walking, you get those micro jitters that makes your video like bouncy. So it really will help your vlogging because you don't need to do a warp stabilizer to stabilize your video. You can minimize your video's jitters by using the front cam of the Huawei 5T. So enough about the smartphone. Let's get into the next item, which is Okay, so we're into the next item, which is, yes, as you can see here, this is a microphone. So what's a good video without good audio, right? So if you're having trouble when recording, because when doing it with your mobile phone, there are instances that you need to go far away from your phone, and your sound would really feel like you're really far away. Or worst thing is your volume can't be heard. So what's a good content if they can't understand what you're saying? So investing on a good microphone would really help you out with your vlogging. So this is why this is going to be number 2, because with video and good audio, you have yourself a good setup. So enough about microphones. So I'm using the Boya BY-MM1 microphone, which is around 2,500 pesos or $50. Or you can find cheaper alternatives than this, but for me, I've been using this without any problem. So let's get into the next item. Okay, so on to the next item. Yeah, this is not a TV screen, so this is a LED light. So what's a good audio, what's a good video without good lightings? So most of your smartphones will be equipped with high ISO. So if you're using DSLR or mirrorless camera, so you would know ISO, which will increase your exposure every time you hit it up. But the more ISO that you have, it will make the quality of your video really what you call this, grainy. So when having good lighting, so most of your videos will be done indoors as well as during nighttime. So during nighttime, you can take advantage of lamps, lights, or other light sources, but having this will really give you better results, because you can have this handy most of the time because it's quite small. And as you can see there, it gives you good lighting. So it's currently on 100%, but you can decrease its intensity to 10%. And good thing about this is you can actually adjust its tone, so you can have it warmer or cooler. There. So with your photography or videography style, so you can actually purchase this Yongnuo YN116, which cost me around $30 or less. But sad thing about this is when you purchase this LED light, it doesn't come with a battery or a DC adapter. So you need to purchase your own battery. Usually the battery is around the same price as the LED light. So it's gonna be around $50 for the whole set, because I bought this battery. But so far this investment is really good, because you can still use this even if you upgrade yourself into a DSLR, a mirrorless camera. So this is going to be for a long-term use. And on to the next item. So we have good lighting as well as good audio, and then good video. So what else what are the things that we need? So we can't be having, or we can't do this that I'm carrying my cell phone, this is the microphone, and this is the LED light. So how can I make it work? So this is gonna be the next item on my list coming up. So let's go and do some B-roll first before we get into the fourth item, because it's gonna be, or I'm gonna be preparing stuff on the background. so I guess that didn't work. So let's move this here. Let's move this here, and let's move this here. So what we have here is a Ribcage. Some of you might notice that there's this lock. So you're correct, it's like a monopod, so you can attach your mobile phone here. So why am I showing you this stuff, or why is it essential for your vlogging? So what's a good audio, what's a good video, or what's a good lighting if you can't carry all of this, right? So what this Ribcage does is, as you can see, there's a cold shoe here. So you can attach your microphone here. There. Tighten it up. There. Number one, you can have your microphone here. Next is your smartphone here. So you can... There. So it's locked, but another security about this Ribcage from Ulanzi is it has a ladder lock here. So aside from the spring lock up front, so there's a valve lock at the back, so it's gonna be more secure. Next is, as you can see, I recommend this LED light because it also has a cold shoe. So let's see here how to remove this. There. You can attach your LED light there. And you can lock it. So, a good rig. So you can do videography like this. So, there. LED lights, microphone. So there, you have your setup. So you can have it up front. There. So for recording, make sure that you have it on the exact level on the video that you would like to achieve. But so far, this is a good setup because you don't need to carry your microphone separately as well as your LED light. So you just need to do this and you have all three of them together. Yes, that's a good thing. So let's get into the last item that I would suggest. So let me just remove this first. Okay, so we're done with all four stuff that you need for your video. So let's get into the fifth item. So we discussed about your smartphone, your audio, as well as your LED lighting, as well as your Ribcage. So what comes next is if you're filming yourself, if you don't have anyone with you, the real problem is there won't be anyone holding your equipment for you. So this fifth item comes in handy, which is your mini tripod. So you can try other brands, but I'm using a Manfrotto Pixie because yeah, it's pretty stable and it can carry a heavy payload. And for this, it will solve your problem with not having anyone to film with you. So you can just put your cell phone there and you can film yourself. Start filming yourself. So since we're done with the 5 essential items that you need for starting your vlog, so I hope that this video helped you out, as well as hope that you'd stay tuned with my future videos, because I will be sharing you tips on upgrading your vlogging as well. Although I'm starting my channel just now, I'm really sharing you my hands-on experience when vlogging, as well as the things that I'm using, the things that I'm doing. So I will be telling you about the things that I've been doing wrong in the future. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. And for my next video, I'm planning to discuss about the other equipments that I'm using, although it's not going to be a budget list, but I'm going to make sure that we will cover the camera I'm using, as well as where I'm using those equipment. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching the video, and see you in my next vlog.